there is no doubt money was lost. We are dealing with the question of who is responsible for that loss.
And the Auditor General is also undertaking independent investigations. And my response to you is not and should not in any way interfere with their investigations. And then the payment of $8.596 million that was meant for the African Development Fund was instead paid to MJS International, London. But we got instructions from the minister to pay this.
Got instructions from?
From the minister to pay $6.134 million.
To Roadway?
Yeah, to Roadway.
Okay. Instruction, Ministry of Finance is an abstract thing. From who?
I think it was from the Office of the Accountant General, if I recall well.
Who gave you instructions?
At Accountant General's office.
Who in particular?
Mr. Chair, I need to check who.
No?
Who did?
IT, do you know? Who? From your findings?
Well, Chair, I thank you, because I think by drawing a distinction between the two institutions and how they operate, you actually get to the bottom of the issue. The processes that happened in the Ministry of Finance, I think, have been explained, but the bank is not part of those processes.
So before I move very fast to get hard on Bank of Uganda, I want to look at the client's instructions. I also want to know the nature of operations of Bank of Uganda.
Based on that,
I write you?
Based on that, we agreed that we would then have a forensic audit by an independent firm. And Bank of Uganda was asked to contract that firm. So our attempts to contact the bank in Japan were not successful because the bank in Japan said, look, the beneficiaries of this payment have given us information that supports the payment, despite the fact that we told them that this is a fraudulent transfer. So that's how the process was. It is all automated in what they call straight-through processing. There's no human involvement in there.
What is not correct is that there is no human intervention. There must be human intervention at the end of the day. Because you see, let me tell you, you will never explain and convince me that I should arrest the computer in Bank of Uganda. Know the specific person, because these are people you deal with on a daily.
Requests for payments from the Ministry of Finance are not submitted in hard copy. They're submitted electronically.
We did not issue any instruction to pay those two companies.
Simple.
And I repeated that even now, if you go on our database in the system that we have, we do not have those as government suppliers. To be able to be paid on a government system, you must be registered on a government system.